Hey yo, if you want to become a content creator out there, I'm about to drop a course breaking down everything you need to know to become a successful content creator. From what you should be recording with, to what editing program you should be using, to how YouTube functions, to how TikTok and Instagram functions. I'm breaking down everything. You heard? I'm almost finished with this joint. When it's done, I'ma let y'all know, but get ready, you heard? Because it's gonna be in the members only section. And you gonna have to pay some guapavelli to check that out, you heard? Because I'm putting in that shwork. But if you really serious about becoming a content creator, make sure you check this joint out because it's gonna be full of information. That's a whole fact. Hey yo, LAZ, let me just say before this episode begins that we don't condone any form of violence towards any individuals for their sexual preferences. We are simply telling real stories of true things that really happened in the penitentiary. Forgive us if sometimes it's some crazy stuff.
My son are walking past and we hear clapping, like, you stop, dead in our tracks. What the fuck is that? This white kid from Rochester, young boy, he looks at us and he like mouths to us like, yo, they fucking under there. And he like makes like the movement with his arms. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So me and my son like, yo, what the fuck is under the bed now? They took the fuck. So I get up to Marcy, and like I said, I was there at this point maybe like 3 months. And me and my son, it's a late night, right? So when you upstate, for those who don't know, you get late nights on Fridays and Saturdays. Every jail is different in a medium, right? And they play state movies, right? So like one night they'll play this movie, they got a list, they'll tell you what movies they playing, so on and so forth, right? So it's a late night, and they usually go to, like, if I remember correctly, it was somewhere around like 2 or 2:30 in the morning, something like that. It's like 1 something. Now, when you come in, Marcy's like a cookie cutter jail, right? So it's like all the dorms are the same. So when you come in the dorm, if you walk in through the front door, you got a little vestibule. Then you come in through a second door, and you got the whole day room right there. In the back wall is your bathroom set up. You go in the bathroom with the stalls and all that. You come around the back, you loop around, then you got the showers on the other side. On the back left corner of the day room are the 2 phones. Then you got the cooking area over there. And there's a glass, like a glassed off room, right? Like a small room within the big room that's got glass around it, and there are 2 TVs. There's a TV in that little room and a TV in the big room. One's for movies, one's for sports or shows or whatever, and the other's for like sports, right? So, and then on the other side of the building is the sleeping area. That's the whole day room area where everybody kicks it, chills, whatever, late nights. They got the gambling table set up, all that. And then you got the sleeping quarters, and at, I think it's like 11 or whatever, the lights go out in there in case you want to go to sleep, you don't want to stay up on the late night. So me and my son are going back to his cube to go grab something, and we walk in. Now when you first walk in, the CO bubble is right there, right on your right hand side, and then it's like aisles. It breaks into aisles, and you got cubes, right? So if you come in and you made that first right past the CO's bubble, it was like the 3rd cube in. Me and my son are walking past, and we hear clapping, like, you stop, dead in our tracks. What the fuck is that? Now, the kid that was in the 4th cube, he was some kid from Rochester, this white kid from Rochester, young boy. He looks at us, and he like mouths to us like, yo, they fucking under there. And he like makes like the movement with his arms. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So me and my son like, yo, what the fuck is under the bed now? They took the blanket and they pulled the shit over, so it's like covering the whole gap between the bed and the floor, right? And they're under the bed. So, yo, Laz, I swear on everything I love, this is the craziest shit, bro. When they hear us yelling, and as we yelling at them, people are starting to pull up, like, yo, what's going on? I mean, now there's like 10 people around. What's up? Yo, they under the bed fucking. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody, get the fuck out of here. Yo, you just hear it, Laz. We like, nah, yo, son, get the fuck out from under the bed. Y'all are wilding now.
What y'all heard?
Yo,
what y'all heard?
You know what I heard, son? You heard. I said, nah. Bro, we get him out. Son pokes his head out from under the bed. Yo, get the fuck out of here, right? So they
What
get
time
out.
you said it was? What time you said it was, like?
This is like 1:15 on a late night. It was like a Friday or a Saturday night. The police that's on is a brand new cop. Like, it might have been his second night on shift. So we made the decision. Like, we knew the next day we had our regular on, and our regular at that time was with the shit. As long as you ain't blow someone's face off in front of him, he was all right with the shit. So it's like 3 a.m. now, and me and my same son that I was going to his cube that we caught the whole shit happening and all that, me and him in the bathroom, we smoking a cigarette, and police walks in on us like, yo, were they, my son's like, yeah. He's like, and you guys aren't cool with that? He's like, nah. He's like, you want me to call a sergeant? Like, nah. Like, yo, listen, man, by the time you come back tomorrow, this whole shit will be squared away. You good. Like, we telling police how to do his job. He's like, oh, all right, guys, thanks a lot. Spins off. Me and my son just start laughing like, yo, this shit is, you can't make this shit up, bro. This shit's crazy. So the next day, the police come in. A couple people had pulled them up in the crib like, yo, I happened last night. They gotta go. This is how grimy police are. They like, fuck that care, custody, and control shit. He like, oh, man, my stomach hurts. I'm about to go use the bathroom. Now, in the dorm, they got a police bathroom. Saying he just disappears for like 5 to 8 minutes. Everybody got their gloves on, break into groups, and just drill both of them. They're fucked up. They're both leaking, walking around the house, stumbling. He comes out the bathroom like, oh, what happened? I'm not gonna lie to you, lads, held it down. They like, the one kid said I fell, and the other kid said, he don't know. But then when he was like, you need medical attention? They like, yeah. So I said, I mean, I guess you might as well have told, right? So now, you know, they come, they bum rush the house, they make everybody get on the count. You gotta take your shirts off, show them both sides of your hands. There was one kid that didn't put his gloves on, and his knuckles were red. So they yoke him up. He gets jammed up. He ended up catching a hate crime for the shit because of the situation, because they were gay. Apparently they have more rights upstate. If you do something to them, say they stole from you or something like that, that dude could go tell police that you beat him up because he's gay, and you catch a whole outside charge for that. That's a whole hate crime. Like, it's wild how that shit works. So I just want to get that story out there. Like, it's real upstate, kids. You don't want to be there, believe me. That is not the shit you want to be walking into at 1:15 in the morning.